This animal shown in the video is not actually a bear, but a dog. This is a huge timber wolf, usually around 2 meters long and weighing about 175 pounds. This butterfly isn't only known for its beauty, it's also regarded as a giant butterfly. These breeds of butterflies are known as Atlas butterflies. The shoebill is a tall, huge, and big bird, with mostly blue and gray feathers, having one of the largest bills in the entire world. Having wings with an average span of about 2.35 meters, that is longer than the basketball player Giannis. But I guess the craziest thing is they can actually fly. This steer isn't the largest steer in the world, but has the largest steer horn in the world. The distance between the tips of the two horns of the steer is about 3.23 meters. Moving around with that much weight on the head would actually be challenging for the steer. This giant centipede is a scary sight to see. Now, having this poisonous animal as a pet would be challenging because they have venom that can subdue prey 15 times their size. The breed of giant centipedes usually grows up to 30 centimeters, but this particular specimen grew up to about 40 centimeters. This Indian condor is very huge. Its presence alone is alluring, making the bald eagle look like any other small bird, which is just crazy. This bird, standing up alone, is almost as tall as the average human. Its wings span over 10 feet. It can only be compared with the height of the tallest man in the world, but that still wouldn't be enough. Having a large wingspan and still weighing about 33 pounds earns it the title of the biggest flying bird. They fly up to 15,000 feet. These birds are quite rare though, and now face the danger of extinction. This is Odin, a liger, a crossbreed between a lion and a tiger. This liger is over 900 pounds and over 3 meters. It's the size of possibly 2 adult, fully developed grizzly bears. It eats daily just about the weight and size of a juvenile baby kangaroo. This kangaroo in Texas is just different. It isn't the regular slim-bodied kangaroo with a pouch we all know. This one is quite muscular, like a gym bro. It seems anyone who fights with it would actually get injured. It's just scary. Seals are normally the cute dogs of the ocean, but they have a particular breed called elephant seals, which are sometimes as big as boats and weigh quite a lot. These two seals ride at the back of this boat, but their bodies are so massive that the boat appears to be sinking. This man went fishing in a river and didn't catch your regular kind of fish. This man had a clear goal of catching a very big fish, but what he caught seemed to shock him. He caught a river fish that was just about the size of a medium-sized alligator. The man was so determined that he fell into the river while trying to reel it in. Thanks to his friend, though, they were able to make this huge catch. Fish like this can grow up to 15 to 20 feet long and can also weigh up to a ton when they reach their growth limit. This very large Tibetan Mastiff was recorded trying to break free from its cage. It weighs around 300 pounds, almost the weight of a fully grown female bear. Their initial use was to guard villages and protect farmers' farmland. This video features a very big great white shark. Just for comparison, a regular great white shark can jump up to 15 feet above water level. There was a time these beasts were said to be more than 60 feet long, if not larger, before the megalodon went extinct. These massive predators have a bite force of over 1,300 pounds per square inch. Meet Brody, the giant bear. Brody is a Kodiak bear, which is a subspecies of brown bear. The largest ever recorded in captivity, weighing 2,130 pounds and standing tall at a height of 2.75 meters. This zookeeper is with a Kodiak bear named Jimbo. Its size isn't anywhere near Brody's size. Imagine how Brody actually looked. Just wow. The largest snakes in the world are usually from the python or boa families. The reticulated python is the longest snake globally, reaching up to 6.5 meters in length. Other snakes, like the anaconda, which are quite big in their own way, weigh 550 pounds with a diameter of about 12 inches. These anacondas use their overwhelming size and weight to subdue and eventually kill their prey in just a few minutes before they then swallow them whole. This fisherman caught what seemed to be a huge snake at first glance, but it's actually a gigantic sturgeon. This fish is about 2.2 meters and weighs around 500 to 600 pounds. Lions are one of the predominantly larger big cats, also known as kings of the savannah. They can take down any prey or vehicle if they work together. These lions are so large they grow up to 650 pounds. The lions, out of all big cats, are only second to tigers. Tigers, on the other hand, are very, very big solitary cats. They prefer to exist in their own space and hunt on their own, too. Lions are the only cats known to live in large groups called prides. This pride is made up of around 30 lions on average, though the size of a pride depends on how much food is available. Members of a lion pride have their roles to fulfill in the pride. For example, the lioness's roles are to hunt, whilst the males stay back to guard their territory and their young. They can get their water from plants too, which makes them specially adaptive for the hot, dry savanna. This huge pig is called Tickle Me Elmo III. He's so fat that he won the largest male hog competition at the Indiana State Fair, weighing about 300 pounds. This next pig, though, is even bigger. It took the effort of several men before it could finally be moved, weighing 2,060 pounds, which is about 10 times bigger than a regular pig. But are these sizes healthy for them, though? These giant turtles are the oldest living creatures on the planet Earth currently known to man. The oldest one is about 255 years old. They are about 4 feet long and weigh a whopping 770 pounds, making them move really slow. I mean, slow for a turtle. Not all chickens are small. For example, this huge rooster is the size of a small child. It's not quite often to see chickens as large as this, so when we actually do see them, they blow up instantly, becoming popular around the world because of their size. This particular breed of huge chickens is called Brahma chickens. Though this breed is quite massive normally, some just stand out. For example, this 16.5-pound chicken is very massive. They may seem scary with their size, but they are quite calm, easygoing chickens. And yes, you see correctly, that's a rat. To be specific, it is assumed to be a Gambian pouched rat. This rat looks like something that came straight out of the movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They can grow up to 90 centimeters and weigh up to 4 pounds. This unique reptile could sometimes be mistaken for crocodiles. But they are actually not your regular crocodiles. They are called the gharial. They are a breed of crocodiles with narrow-looking mouths that only eat fish. Now, in my opinion, these are the best kind of crocodiles to exist. The only problem is, they are facing extinction currently, with just 182 left as of today. They could be gone anytime soon. Their main threats are human activities and poaching. This is because their looks don't actually scare humans. They are commonly found in Pakistan, Bhutan, and Myanmar. The largest known gharial was about 21 feet long, found in the Gagara River in the 1920s. Meet Darius, the largest rabbit on Earth. It is bigger than a regular large domestic cat. It weighs about 50 pounds, and its length is about 1.3 meters. Sea turtles come in many different sizes. Some can be just as small as a small cat, while others could be as large as Mini Coopers, the leatherbacks. The leatherbacks are the largest sea turtles in existence today. They can get up to 2,000 pounds in weight and 2.4 meters in length. This Aussie cow is about 3 times larger, if not more, than most regular cows. This cow stands tall on this farm, weighing over 2,200 pounds with a height of 2 meters. I know we all have heard of bats before. Some bats take blood, while others are quite calmer. They just eat fruits. This video showcases gigantic fruit bats with wings spanning up to 1.7 meters and a weight of up to 2.6 pounds. This manta ray is considered the largest manta ray in the sea. The distance between the tips of its 2 wings is said to be about 7 meters, with a weight of 5,000 pounds. This goat isn't your regular goat. This 4-year-old goat is 5 feet tall and weighs about 692 pounds. This goat is almost bigger than its owner, and also has a Guinness World Record. This fisherman was in a tug-of-war with this big catfish for over an hour. The reward, though, was worth the wait. The attention, money, and fame that come with catching a fish this big make it a worthy catch. This catfish weighs 280 pounds and is 2.7 meters long. Talking about large animals and avoiding elephants should be considered a sin under the sun, because they are the largest and biggest land animals currently existing. Elephants are known to be intelligent and very curious. Elephants are safe to be around unless they feel threatened. They could easily crush a human or a car without breaking a sweat. An elephant has been recorded to be about 13 feet tall, weighing over 24,000 pounds. Usually, elephants don't get that big, but the African elephant can grow to scary, monstrous sizes. As long as you're responsible and always leave a considerable distance between you and them, you have no worries. This is Cassius, the largest captured crocodile in the world, measuring 18 feet in length and weighing about 1,300 pounds. It's almost as long, if not longer, than a regular RV. It's so scary that it has to be fed with a stick, which also has a rope tied to it. That much precaution. Wow. One thing you should know is to avoid any animal with a weird or pointy antler, because in an instant, they could switch up, and next thing you know, you are in a hospital bed or something worse. The largest recorded elk was a Roosevelt elk found in the northwestern United States. It stands at 5 feet and can grow as large as 200 pounds. Their antlers may be smaller than those of a Rocky Mountain elk, but they are significantly bigger. They are usually gentle, but sometimes they may decide to go crazy, attacking without any harm being done to them. You may encounter a mother protecting her young, but if you ever encounter them, it is in your best interest to give them a considerable amount of space.